So this is my bitch K Michelle, my life. Well, this is her show, K Michelle, my life. But this is all about my bitch from the Memphis, Tennessee, which is 2 hours away from me, or whatever. So let's just get into the motherfucking video. I get really excited when I do my K Michelle, my life video. I have so many reasons why I get so excited, but let's just get into the video. Let's just do that. So K Michelle is, you know, pretty much getting her tracks together for her new album, which is aptly titled Anybody Want a Heart, and the song that's playing as Nima walks in is the current single Love 'Em All. So as she walks in, you know, Nima comes in with this coffee or whatever, and they sit down and they have a chat, and K Michelle pretty much talks about how the sophomore album means a lot to her and she doesn't want to go through the sophomore slump. And if you guys do not know what the sophomore slump means, it pretty much is a curse for all artists. This, like, the first album could be your blast off, or your blast off and your ending. You know what I'm saying? And that second album pretty much will solidify you as an artist, and it will pretty much let you know that that artist has staying power. Meaning, say for instance, your first album, even though in these days albums don't sell that many numbers anymore. I know when I was growing up, albums did sell these kind of numbers, but let me just get to the point. Say for instance, your album sold 5 million copies. Your first album sold 5 million copies, and you had like 4 #1 hit singles. Your second album come out and you only sell 500K. That's a sophomore jinx. That's a sophomore slump, meaning you don't really have that much staying power. You were all hype, and where did your fan base go after one album? So that's pretty much what she's all about. She's all about taking music to, you know, taking R&B music and redefining it and doing other things with it. So I kind of get that and I understand that. And if you heard any of her new songs, you can see that she's really progressing as an artist. Getting into the next scene with her, Paris, Jonathan, and Nima, they working out. K Michelle ain't into that working out shit. So she pretty much over it, and she gets some salt and vinegar potato chips and she start eating them. And they all looking at her like, you drugged us here to this motherfucking gym and you ain't gonna do shit. You just gonna sit here and eat on these damn chips. But I get it, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't the type of motherfucker that like to sweat either. But she didn't want to sweat. She didn't want to do a damn thing. So they was all looking at her like she was fucking crazy. So then she tells them that she's gonna get, you know, the liposuction or whatever. So her and Paris meets up with the lipo doctor, and Paris pretty much said that she, you know, the little push that Kay got is just a liquor store, whereas with her, she got a big ass supermarket. Now that shit was funny. So I still don't like you, Paris. I really don't, especially after hearing an interview that Tracy did with DJ Vibe. I downloaded the app just so I could listen to the interview, and she spilled some tea about the total credit card swiping situation. It was pretty much overly exaggerated, because from what Tracy said, Paris put the bug in Kay's ear, and that's when Kay went ham. So that's what Tracy said in the interview. I'm not saying that it's true, but I'm just saying that's what Tracy said, and I'm inclined to believe whatever the fuck I want to believe. But on this episode, Paris really been getting on my nerves. She didn't get on my nerves at all this episode, so I'm just gonna give her that. So Kay gets the lipo, and it's really funny to see her in the up in there getting the lipo, getting the fat sucked up out of her or whatever. And you know, that shit about surgeries like that really makes me wonder, like, can you get some fat sucked in you or something? Like, I want me a chest. As a man, like, you know, I want me a chest, like I got me a little bird, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, people tell me that my body is fine the way it is simply because I'm slim. I'm a slim Jim, but I want me a bigger chest. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I want breasts, but I want my chest to be bigger than them. Like, I want me a chest. But whatever. So she gets the surgery. Then she meets up with Pop and Oak, and they listening to music, and one of the songs that was playing was called Going Under, which was released today. And you know, she's pretty much talking about how, you know, where she's going with this album, how she feels about this album, how important this album is to her. And you know, she meets up with Jocelyn from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and it's pretty clear that they're still friends, and they just meet up and they catch up and they talk about everything. You know, Kay talks about her surgery, and then, you know, they talk about how You know how Jocelyn is the queen of plastic surgery, how she gets some nip tuck from time to time or whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying, Jocelyn goes into talking about a love life, Kay's love life, asking her about it, and Kay laughing because she couldn't even believe that Jocelyn just went there and just hurried up and brought it up. But you know, I do, as much as I don't like Jocelyn, I do like her friendship with Kay, because out of all the girls on Love and Hip Hop, Jocelyn and Carly were the only two that supported her and stayed her friend after the show was over. And you know, Erica and Arian was Kay's closest friends on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and at this point in time, I cannot even believe that she's not friends with either of them anymore. Erica asked, I can believe, but Arian seemed to be so team K Michelle and so supportive. But after the show was over, she wasn't anymore, and that's why everybody's wondering how the hell her and Jocelyn, or how the hell her and Carly can be friends. Those are the main two that supported her, and them are hoes that I don't even like. But, you know, when it comes to Kay, if she like it, I love it. So, you know. But what was really funny is that Jocelyn, as much as I can't stand her ass, she can give me a laugh anytime, because she's sitting up here trying to coach Kay on putting strawberries and gummy worms and shit up her pussy so they man can eat it. It was so motherfucking funny. Like, I couldn't even believe that shit. So, you know, it's Kay's photo shoot. It was 2 weeks after the surgery, and she's ready to bear it all for her album packaging or whatever. And Jonathan is pretty much shocked that that's what she wants to do. She got 50 bundles of weave in her head. And, you know, she does the photo shoot, she does the risque photos, and then she runs through the place naked. So then she has this listening party for anybody who want to buy a heart. And she talks to Paris, Nima, and Jonathan about the album, and they are pretty much excited because Kay hasn't let anyone hear the music, and they're pretty much excited and they want to hear the music. So then they go into the listening party, and I know the listening party was way longer than that, because I saw people on Instagram at the time of their listening party talking about all the songs they heard. We only got to hear one, and that's the country record that she was talking about that's gonna feature a country singer. And allegedly, from what someone said on the message board, that one of the country singers are either Tim McGraw or Taylor Swift. I think it would be hot if she had Taylor Swift on a country record with her, even though I don't like Taylor Swift. But for that, you know, mainstream attention, that would be nice to see Kay working with somebody like that. Someone that nobody would expect her to work with. So after listening party, you know, that's when Bobby comes into play. And he's very aggressive, coming on to her very aggressively and stuff like that. And at the end of it all, you know what I'm saying? That was pretty much the gist of it. He asks her out on a date. He kisses her on the face, and Kay is pretty much taken aback by this guy. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my review on K Michelle, My Life. This is episode 4. All of my information is at the bottom of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 videos, this video and Love and Hip Hop Hollywood till the Bad Girls Club redemption video. I am out here, y'all. Peace.